So I was about to go to sleep, and Big Mike hit me up on our Facebook PM group that we're in for the podcast, and he informed me that Hideo Itami has been released by WWE. And this is coming from Fightful.com from Sean Ross Sapp, and this is what he had to basically say. Apparently, this is a quote from the article. Basically, in in the weeks following Mike and Maria Kanellis, the revival, Dean Ambrose, all informing WWE of their desires to leave the company. FightfulWrestling.com has learned that Hideo Itami asked for his WWE release this week. He finished up on Tuesday night episode of 205 Live, losing effort to Akira Tozawa. The talk backstage was that Itami will actually be granted his release pending a 90-day no-compete clause. So, yeah, Hideo Itami is no longer with the company, and I'm going to keep it 100. I am not surprised. I mean, let's be real about it. Who did not see this coming? I saw this coming a mile away, and it's sad, it's disappointing, but at the same time, the man's free now. I remember when this guy came in 2014, right? Kenta Kobayashi was so much promise. This guy came from Pro Wrestling Noah, where he dominated, right? He comes to WWE. I even remember when WWE did like a house show or live event in Japan, and they had him sign his contract in Japan at a live show and in the ring with Hulk Hogan, right? And then, granted, with that, there's so much promise. Oh my God, this and that. And just things unfortunately happen. Injuries happen. He got hurt. And I do believe that it was supposed to be him beating Kevin Owens at Beast in the East and not Finn Balor. But again, injuries happen. And when injuries happen, shit happens too. When he came back from his injury, he really wasn't the big star from Japan anymore. That was taken by Shinsuke Nakamura. And that just derailed everything from Hideo Itami. It's like Itami became the forgotten Japanese star in a way, which is sad, but it was true, And it's like everyone went to the main roster, right? Balor went to the main roster. Asuka went to the main roster. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Neville, the list goes on, right? And Hideo Itami was still stuck in NXT. It's like that one classmate that failed the class, and all of you are advancing, right? And yet that one classmate is still stuck there, basically. And now, yeah, he finally made his way in some capacity to the main roster under the 205 Live banner. And I'll be honest, I don't really watch 205 Live. But from what I've been told by people that watch the show, he's actually, he's tearing it up, this and that. But you can just tell that his desire really isn't there anymore. And as far as where he's going to go, honestly, to my understanding, he's doing a 90-day no-compete clause. So he can't even sign anywhere for 90 days. He'll probably go back to Pro Wrestling Noah. Or if not, honestly, I would not mind seeing him in New Japan. Honestly. I know people can say, what about AEW, man? AEW. Listen, I don't want to come off repetitive with this shit. But with AEW right now, there's nothing in concrete right now. These fuckers don't have a fucking TV deal yet. Hey, you want people to sign with AEW? No, let them get a TV deal first. And then start signing people. But it's crazy to think that a lot of people right now in WWE are finding ways to leave, wanting out. And it's going to be interesting to see these companies, if they manage to pick these guys up, where are they going to go? But at the same time, 2019 going into 2020, it's going to be an interesting time in pro wrestling. Guys, give me your thoughts in the comments below, your thoughts on this whole Hideo Itami asking his release from WWE. Where do you see him going? Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. We'll talk more about this coming Sunday live on the T-Mail podcast. So that's it for me, guys. I'm out. Peace out, everyone.